Hi, Stephanie. I just thought I'd respond to your question with a little video. Yes, we went to Sydney, Australia for 24 hours. It was the funniest thing. So, my friend, it's my best friend from childhood. We've been best friends since fifth grade, and she also works with me. And so she has been a long time American Airlines, you know, hi muckety muck. And she was getting ready to lose her opportunity to get platinum elite or whatever their thing is. So she needed to get miles by the end of February. So this was February of 2023. Yes. So she had contacted American and realized that the best way for her to be able to get the amount of miles that she needed in order to qualify for Platinum Elite was to go from Los Angeles to Sydney, Australia. So she decided to book that trip and she called me and she said, I'm going to go to Australia for a day and I think you should go with me. And I was like, you're nuts. And so it just so happened that I had gotten a little bonus at work and it was this exact amount of money for me to buy my ticket. And so I talked to my husband and I said, my friend is going to Sydney, Australia. She's just going to go there, be there for a day and then turn around and come back because she doesn't want there to be jet lag. So there was a reason. So one, she didn't want to spend about a lot of money by staying very long, but secondly, it was killer. So her from a time zone perspective. So her plan was to sleep on the plane, be there for one day, and then sleep on the way back. And so, long story short, I talked to my husband and he was like, you have to do it just for the plot. Like when you became friends with her in fifth grade, did you ever think that you would, as an adult, fly to Sydney, Australia for a day? And I said, no, that was not on my radar. So I ended up booking the trip. And that's what we did. So we flew, we were actually at sales meeting in Chicago. We flew from Chicago to LA and then flew from Los Angeles to Sydney. And because she was high muckety muck, she got us upgraded. So we had, not business class, but, whatever, some kind of something where we got the little lay down beds. And so we had a great time. We sat next to one another. We had ice cream. We had a meal. We went to bed and we slept. And then we woke up, went straight to our hotel, took a shower, got ready, and we had a full day. We went shopping a little bit, and then she had lined up a tour guide who drove us all around Sydney. Our little tour guide would go, okay, here's the opera house. He would give us a little history, then he would drop us off and he'd go here and here to take pictures. So we would hop out, take pictures, and then he would come and get us picked back up. And so then he took us to a little market and he was like, okay, I'll be back in 30 minutes. Go run through this market and see what you can see. And so that's what we did. And that's when I bought the ring that, that was a different video. So on another video, I share my rings and I bought a ring at a little market during that little trip. So I shared that. And then obviously I got us those little luggage tags for our one and done trip to Sydney, Australia. So on the way back, she is the sweetest person. I did not get upgraded, but she took my seat in coach and gave me her seat in business class. And so I got to lay down in the little pod and sleep, and she was in the back of the bus in my coach seat. But she was very, very sweet, very kind. So it was a great trip, one for the record books. Don't know that I would do it again. We were pretty exhausted, but it was super fun. So that's the story of my 24 hours in Sydney, Australia. Thanks for coming and thanks for asking. Bye.